Take it.
Lava crystal.
A tough one. I can't afford to hold back.
More lava
Let's
crystals.
try this. Tougher than I thought.
It's gonna hurt Stroll.
They hit hard.
No, Stroll!
Badly wounded.
He finally didn't fail the assignment. He passed the assignment.
Can't take any more.
Well, I mean, he failed when he missed, but
Come on,
credit where it's due. He hit Stroll with wind.
Rosenberg got them right in the
Wow, who would have guessed you were just weak to
I'll
Pierce?
use what I must.
I could have exploited that a long time ago.
Would you finish
The
it?
freedom of a wanderer. Still up?
One day you'll die.
Not done yet.
That'll do it. Wow, 18 damage. It's gotta suck when you have 18 or less HP.
Satisfactory.
Not bad at all.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
One more item, and I think we could switch Stroll to the Mastered Sword, the Knight. Not the Knight, the Warrior. Managed to handle it without incident.
So,
Well, request fulfilled then. Let's hurry back. Many are counting on that medicine. Indeed, all young novice soldiers apparently attacked by monsters in unfamiliar territory. They must have been terrified. Youngsters being sent to such dangerous fronts, and in great numbers no less. 'Tis a cruel age we're living in. We have to change it.
we have no choice.
Change this corrupt society.
Yes.
Right. Are any of us content to live in a world that leads its lambs to the slaughter? Hey, I'm all about changing the world, but for today, we've got a bunch of injuries to tend to. Let's get these berries back to Browhaven. Yeah, actually, no, let me keep exploring.
Say,
Don't lose focus.
I want to see if we can kill a few more enemies before we leave. And then we're not going to go back to town, we're going to go straight to the tower, I think. Because we have, we're on the route to the tower. Give me like a few more quick enemies to kill. If possible. I want to try to get one more hero item from the protagonist, and then we'll probably switch him back to Magic Seeker, and then we'll put Stroll on Knight. Or not Knight. I keep mixing up Knight and Warrior. We'll put Stroll back on Warrior because that one's mastered, and like I said, we're in no rush to get Sword Master to rank 20 anytime soon. So we can get more hero items and it can help us with Thief and Commander here. Although Thief is pretty close, mostly Commander, and just other ones we need to rank up in the future. Okay, here are the enemies I was promised.
there they are.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
I just got 30 experience for archetypes, which isn't a lot, but for quick killing, it's pretty good.
I see the enemy.
Yeah, this is what I want. Oh, I'm quick killing you now? I've reached the threshold where I quick finish you.
They all seem pretty weak.
There they are.
Yeah, well, you know. I was probably supposed to come here. The bubble up highs, May?
Excellent.
There they
Gotta
are.
be.
Grown more powerful.
Right there.
If you intend to take risks, I would suggest healing first.
Might I suggest not telling me
There
what to
they
do?
are.
Because, you know, everything's gonna be okay once we get back to the runner. Alright,
Hey,
let's check the map.
let's see.
Yeah, so we want to go up
Place.
here. Ooh, we have a gauntlet runner? That's Katarina's.
Let's see.
There's a runner.
Alright. Hey,
Let's set up camp.
thanks, but
Somewhere
Okay
else.
then.
I got confused for a second. I think, Gallica meant did I want to stay in the forest. I got confused, though.
All right.
Wolkenberg is doing her stretches. And no one wants to rank up. You're already at 5, and you're already at 6, and you're at 5. Your story. Katarina's also story.
All right then.
How are my virtues doing? I think we try to get wisdom to 3 here. Probably.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's play some chess. I mean, that's what we played last time.
Yes.
Considering the current flow of battle. It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, 'tis too early in the battle for so sullen an expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found. Your enemies marshal their full might to breach your defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? Enemies full might to breach your defense.
In that case,
I would prioritize defense and endure the enemy's attack. While that may seem like the appropriate course of action, twould... Press X too fast. Twould be folly to forfeit such an opportunity. A counterattack, that would have been my second option.
now then.
I got 3 points and still ranked 3.
Wisdom. Why, that's... Well then.
Growing ever the more wiser. You understand now? If so, show me what your next move. 3 hours in stream. I think we are... Yeah, we'll do a 4-hour stream. I'll stream for another hour. I was gonna stop here, but... If I go another hour, we can probably get the Forsaken Tower done.
Alright.
I much prefer the simplicity of travel to the complexity of outfoxing Luis. Let's use this opportunity to get stronger before we head back. 10 days left until the soiree. Don't lose track of which day we need to head back, so what do you want to do next? We should think about where to go next as a group. 10 days? How many days will it take to get to the tower? Like 2?
Interesting.
Certainly.
It'll take 2.
Keep your wits about you.
The farther from the city, the greater the danger. Ought to be prepared. Doesn't go wrong.
Which way should we go?
Which routes? They're both the same. Essentially the same.
Let's be off.
We're gonna run into Katarina on the way, I assume.
What to pick?
And we have no followers. Figures, because if they give me all the rank ups, then they can just... Because presumably their story, basically. Well, Gallica's is story, but like Hulkenberg, Stroll, and Heisme, surely their ranks work like, oh, you can't get them done until like towards the end of the game. Probably. Or maybe you'll get them pretty soon. Maybe we'll still have more game to go when they're complete. I don't know, but... Like, they're obviously more streamlined, so... They're obviously more streamlined, and it's like, oh yeah, you gotta just, like...
Alright.
You gotta be at a certain point in the story, and then you can choose when to hang out with them and rank them up. That's how they work. Man, no stats besides courage, huh? I don't like that. Because courage is the stat that I need the least. Like, courage is, like, the closest to 4.
Hey there.
This doesn't take time. I guess I'm doing another MP up. Still really wish I had this dish. I just need rock beans, which I still don't know how to get.
Alright then. Alright then.
We should still have requests that are gonna give us courage, I think. This one gives us courage. This gives us 6 hero leaf of lights. That's insane. Imagination, and that's nothing. Alright, only one, so maybe I could get courage here.
I'm sorry.
Just because there's no other option. I feel like the MP boost is like decent, but I'd rather get a royal virtue.
So. Alright.
Yeah, okay, we're at the point where there's no more dialogue. And might as well get courage as high as we can. Troops, mobilize your behinds up on deck pronto! We got a souped up gauntlet runner charging our way. Maintenance tools and all. That's the signature runner from Caden's Gauntlet Runner factory. Go do something about it before they tear this one apart. Lina, was it? If I recall correctly, that's the Ujif girl. Same tribe or not, I shall show her no quarter.
Finish it, quick!
If even Heisman is this bloodthirsty, supposed to be able to get up on deck.
Gotta tell you, you've got an absolutely brilliant runner there. I haven't stopped thinking about it since the opening ceremonies. And that's some ace detailing on the hull. Oh, and the speed's top class too. I bet it's like a palace on the inside.
If you just want to look at the runner, could you stop hopping all over the place?
Oh no, I've got a bit ahead of myself. I was actually hoping I'd get you to step down first. That is, step down from the runner. And step down from the tournament. I'm awful sorry, but I've got to be queen no matter what it takes. Once I'm in charge, I'll commission runners for everyone in the kingdom. And Caden Workshop won't have to worry about turning a profit ever again.
Try a bit of this. Let's
I don't remember ever seeing this Ujif in my life.
You entered the race as a publicity stunt? I'm sure you had good intentions.
I'll use what I must.
Dark Sword. I feel like the Master Archetype giving XP is meant for
freedom of
bosses
a
as well as
wanderer.
grinding. You don't sacrifice XP to go with a strategy for a boss.
To the rear guard. Vitus power.
Yeah.
Scour.
I think it's a really cool, I think it's a cool idea. At first I was like, oh, I feel like it's not going to give you enough that's worth it, but now I'm starting to think like, yeah, I think it's very worth to use a mastered archetype. And plus, inheriting skills is
No holding
a
fast.
thing in the game, and the game is really generous about inheriting skills, so.
Hack and slash.
I think it's definitely something I'm going to be doing more going forward to make sure at least one character is using a mastered archetype. Because we get good XP items in turn. And I think the way the archetype system works in general with like the follower ranks, because again, you can't just get all the follower ranks done whenever you want. Like in Persona, ideally, you can just, there's nothing stopping you from ranking them up other than like in Persona 5 Mementos requests. But in this game, the fact that story is technically gating you from like completing their follower ranks, that also helps in the archetype system. Because like it gives you more incentive to be like, oh, well, this archetype, like Swordmaster for example, I'm not going to be able to get Swordmaster level 3, whatever it's going to be called, until Stroll gets to 8 anyway. So it gives you an incentive to switch around more. Which again, I just really like the
Freedom
archetype
of a
system.
wand. Let's go.
It's such a really fun progression system.
Wind.
It's basically a job system, and I dig it.
Really want the crown.
I dig it a lot. That's
She's
it.
a real beauty.
I don't know what you're saying, but consider... Yes?
I'll cut you down. And try hard.
I need a sword move that does medium damage.
No, I've got to save Caden Workshop. For Dad's sake. I can't afford to give up.
Or let me clarify. I need a sword move that does multiple hits that does medium damage. Because Rising Slash does medium damage, but it's only one hit. Mage Plasma. Wow, okay.
Here's a little...
Yeah, okay, cool. Lina just dropped the biggest FU bomb. I probably should have healed there. I just didn't think Heisman was going to be weak to lightning. What happens now? Oh, I'm just here.
Alright then.
I have to do the courage boost again, I think.
I'm sorry. Well, hey. So
It's going to do that Stroll request. Stroll's follower rank is going to be locked until I do that.
alright.
See, that scene I can just skip. I don't understand Metaphor's obsession, or not obsession. I don't understand Metaphor's, like, design choice of some scenes being like you can just straight up skip,
As a publicity
while
stunt.
others you can only fast forward. And the fast forward isn't as effective as, like, Persona. It's weird.
Come forth, royal soul.
Yeah, real beauty.
How about this?
Hey, Raccoon.
Behold, we stand together.
Let my power support you. That helped. Helpful as
Alright, gotta be careful if she uses lightning.
Quite a boon.
Here's a little.
Good dodge, good dodge. Double dodge. I did use the beacon move.
Time to go offensive. I shall vanquish evil.
Yeah, get offensive,
Hack and
brother.
slash.
Yeah, like I think at this point, Round Slash is doing so much more damage than Slicer. I think Slicer's kind of like outlived its use.
I show no mercy.
Like we need a medium slash
We can do
multi
this.
hit
Vitus power.
for it to be viable.
Wind.
Observe the enemy.
Bum,
Come on!
bum, bum, bum. Burn.
Burn!
Oh, she resists fire. Who could have guessed?
This ignites a maximum.
Stop using Transcendence. Are you Aerith? It's something that Aerith does.
Someone here's a
Gonna hurt.
Someone help him get back in the fight.
You're gonna attack.
Tougher than I thought.
Hive may be knocked out.
Devotion with you.
Healing power. My thanks.
Trust me.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna get Hazme up right now. I think I'd rather just hit you again. She'll probably use the plasma move.
This ignites a maximum. Here's a
Yeah, like so.
Nice one, Captain.
Yeah, I'm pretty great.
Hive may got knocked out. We got
No holding back. I'll cut you down. Not done yet.
They have so much HP.
I can't afford to lose.
This'll do it.
Eventually, I'll need to get you up.
I shall repay this
I
favor
see you.
I
tenfold.
shall vanquish
Please
evil.
kill.
Can't afford to
Nice. That's such a clean animation, by the way.
I heard the whole story. You're Caden's little girl, eh? From Caden Workshop. Spiffing work done there. Fine pass. Very fine. If you're short on funding, I'll shell out the cheddar. But I'd be much obliged if you dropped out of the damn race, eh?
What, really? You know about our workshop? Gosh, that's awfully nice to hear. Right, then I quit the tournament. Sorry about all this mess.
Huh. Nice kid.
Okay, then.
This path has led
Yo,
to
let's
mastery.
go! And Thief is mastered!
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I've acquired a new power.
Yo, Flame Vanguard. Ooh, I do like the commander having magic and physical moves.
Regained my edge.
That's gonna be fun to inherit. Oh, 37. Valley good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on the ship under your watch, huh? Now full speed ahead, no delays for us now if I can help it. Katarina stands in the way at some point. Towards the
The
tower.
gauntlet runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.